A brutal hit, no whistle, and now, Caitlin Clark might leave the WNBA forever.
Michael Jordan of the WNBA was assaulted, has a black eye during the second half of the game, stabbed her with her fingernails in the eye.
Marina Mabrey just delivered one of the nastiest cheap shots in WNBA history, violently shoving Caitlin Clark to the ground just seconds after her teammate JC Sheldon nearly poked Clark's eye out. But here's the truly disturbing part. NBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, silent, as always. Fans calling for Mabrey to be kicked out of the league entirely. At this point, flat-out violence. Stay with us, because what we uncovered goes deeper than you think, and it's uglier than anyone could have imagined.
Faith is who the people pick. It don't matter what stats or what you talking about. Most watched games since Caitlin Clark has entered the league, most of the top 15 games is all because of Caitlin. All because of Caitlin. That's how you know who's the face. Who sells the most? Who jersey sells the most? Who is people talking about the most? That's how you find out who the face is, not who got the best numbers. That doesn't mean anything. When one person plays and ticket prices shoot up, and then when they don't play, ticket prices plummet.
Cathy Engelbert, in her naivete or in her delusion, she takes credit for it. Instead of saying it's because of Caitlin Clark, instead of saying it's because of the person from Iowa, instead of saying it was because of her, Cathy says, oh, it's all me. My strategy, my plan, my 3 pillars.
Told you a rookie could generate nearly $1 billion for an entire sports league. The answer? Caitlin Clark herself. Caitlin isn't just playing basketball. She's transforming the WNBA. In 2025 alone, she's projected to contribute nearly $1 billion to the league's economy, accounting for over a quarter of its total activity. The Indiana Fever's attendance has actually skyrocketed to an average of just over 17,000 fans per game, which is actually more than the average of the Indiana Pacers. Anytime Caitlin Clark is on TV, it's an absolute media sensation. Just one of her preseason games drew more than 1.3 million viewers. Merchandise sales have surged by 243%.
We just had this record-breaking game between the Indiana Fever and the Brazilian national team, a preseason game that averaged 1.3 million viewers on ESPN. And then our draft was the second most viewed ever, the most viewed compared to MLB and NHL in their history. So we're seeing the returns of that investment in a big way, and the values of our teams going up. So that capital raise, when you saw the people that came in and invested, I think gave confidence to all of our owners to invest in their teams, which is driving their team values up. So I think it's, a bit of a confidence builder. And, capital and valuation is all about confidence in the business.
Regular season viewership, all rated networks. Caitlin Clark games, 1.178 million. All other games not featuring Caitlin Clark, 394,000. But Ben, this is just a Twitter person. How am I supposed to take this at face? Fair point, folks, but I'll never come and lie to you. I'm not Cathy Engelbert. I'm not Monica McNutt. I come here trying to tell you the truth. For the regular season, this is a Forbes article, straight out of Forbes, with no horse in the race, no need to pull the wool over my eye. For the regular season, nationally televised WNBA games averaged 657,000 viewers, the highest audience in 24 seasons.
Indy Star collected data from Ticketmaster and found that selected ticket prices for Clark's future matchups against the Sun, Mystics, and Sky, in which she is expected to play, increased by as much as 366%. The most expensive ticket in Section 120 for Friday's contest against the Sun cost $86.25. When Indiana hosts the Sun June 17th, a ticket in the same section will cost $140.30, a 62.7% increase.
Mabrey's reputation is catching up to her, and not in a good way. She's being labeled as one of the most dangerous players in the WNBA. Her track record isn't just aggressive, it borders on outright thug behavior. Opponents have spoken up again and again, calling out her ruthless, overly physical play. Some players have even admitted they hesitate when she's on the floor, scared she might pull another stunt like the one she pulled on Caitlin Clark. And yet, the WNBA continues to protect players like Mabrey, which raises a chilling question. Why? Why does the league ignore a long history of violence while leaving its biggest young star completely exposed? What exactly is Cathy Engelbert planning here?
She's going to face a level of racism from black players. She's going to walk into an extremely hostile environment. And she's going to face a level of hostility from lesbian players because she's not on team LGBTQ. She's a Catholic. She's got some boyfriend.
Let's break down the madness that unfolded during the Indiana Fever versus Connecticut Sun matchup. Because this wasn't your average basketball game, it was an all-out war zone. Marina Mabrey didn't just foul Caitlin Clark, she unleashed a vicious hit that could have ended Clark's season in one ugly moment. And if you were expecting the WNBA or Commissioner Cathy Engelbert to step in and take control, don't hold your breath.
You know, the hate is at an all-time high. These women, you know, have no business doing this to somebody like her. You know, this woman is basically the flagship bearer for, you know, your league. A lot of people wouldn't even be interested. Nobody would be concerned.
She was literally poked in the eye, then pushed to the ground by Marina Mabrey. This story is still developing. The damn game is still on. I cannot believe what the hell just happened in a matter of seconds, bro. In a matter of seconds, this thing went south. The WNBA is a freaking joke. These players wasn't even ejected. Marina Mabrey basically just did what Kennedy Carter did on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level, guys. I mean, this right here is crazy, dog. This is crazy. I just cannot believe this is still freaking happening, bro. This is...
Instead of punishing the dirty, dangerous play, Cathy Engelbert and her clearly biased referees turned a blind eye once again. They let Mabrey and her crew of enforcers run wild, using cheap tactics and brute force with zero consequences. The WNBA's double standards couldn't have been more obvious. Clark and the Fever were completely exposed, left alone on the court with no protection. But even in the face of cowardly fouls and league silence, Caitlin Clark did what true stars do. She rose above it. The Fever came back swinging, embarrassing the Connecticut Sun with pure grit. And with that win, Clark sent a clear message. No bad calls, no foul play, no rigged system is strong enough to stop her. But let's pause and focus on the real danger here, Marina Mabrey. Because this isn't the first time she's crossed the line. Her wild, reckless style has drawn criticism for years from fans and analysts alike.
Cathy Engelbert, in this long, drawn-out article, goes on and gives herself credit for why the WNBA has finally entered some type of mainstream.
Indiana Fever's matchup on Friday versus the Sun drew 851,000 viewers, becoming the most viewed WNBA game on ION this season, despite Caitlin Clark's absence.
They can see that they do not want Caitlin Clark to succeed. They want the New York Liberty to be the team that is the face of the organization.
Caitlin Clark is essentially getting blackballed in the WNBA.
And she was a rookie, and it's infuriating. Right now, she's injured. If she's not playing, they're losing crazy amounts of money. And so it's crazy to me that the league itself and everyone involved at the higher ups would do these things to sabotage.
Confidence in a business model that's going to work and is sustainable, which is what I've been brought in to do. It's you see the benefits of that, the returns of that, and then you see, you know, an athlete, a generational athlete like Caitlin. I analogize it to the Tiger Woods effect in golf. Yeah. And just her followership and then the rivalry she came in with against Angel Reese in LSU, Iowa. And now Paige Becker's coming in from UConn off her championship. So, but we had great players for for a couple decades. But now I think with social media, with NIL, with them having brands when they come in and followership, and just the quality of the game. I can't say enough about it.
From the fans' point of view, it looks like Caitlin Clark is being left to survive on her own, on purpose. And that's beyond disturbing. But this goes even deeper than one incident. Across the WNBA, players, fans, and even insiders are whispering the same thing. Is Cathy Engelbert allowing this chaos to continue unchecked? Why isn't the commissioner stepping up as Caitlin Clark becomes the regular target of dangerous, dirty hits? It's not the first time. It likely won't be the last. Refs keep missing the obvious. The league keeps quiet. And Marina Mabrey might not be the first, but her attack was the clearest, most violent example yet.
This is still happening. I mean, my freaking God, guys. I mean, I just want to curse so bad. So bad. I am so mad right now. I had to stop watching the game. I mean, this thing here is going to be way bigger than the Kennedy Carter thing. Dave Portnoy just said something. Guys. He just said something. Let me see if I can pull it up because I believe he had another angle. I believe Dave Portnoy might have had another angle to this assault here, guys, because that's exactly what it was. I mean, fines have to be handed down. At this point, fines have to be handed down. Suspensions has to be made. At this point, bro. At this point, shout out to Dave Portnoy, dog. Let me see. Let me go down. Oh, man, I got to find it, guys. Just bear with me because there was tension brewing. Caitlin Clark and J.C. Sheldon has been going at it all game. The Connecticut Sun mad because now, remember leading up to this game, right? I told y'all, they posted on their social media. Now you know.
The backlash was instant and massive. Fans online lit up with fury, demanding accountability not just from Marina Mabrey or the Connecticut Sun, but from Cathy Engelbert herself. Thousands are now calling for her resignation, accusing her of favoritism and willfully ignoring player safety. And still, the league hides behind empty statements and vague promises, but fans have had enough. Attendance is dropping, ratings are falling, and a growing number of fans are boycotting the WNBA altogether, refusing to support a league that endangers its brightest star. The scariest part, Caitlin Clark may soon walk away. With constant dirty hits, league silence, and growing jealousy from other players, insiders are saying Clark is seriously considering a move to Europe, where fair play is still respected. And can you blame her? When the league you've given everything to abandons you, how long do you stay loyal? If Clark leaves, the WNBA could lose more than just a superstar. It could lose its future, and Cathy Engelbert, she have no one to blame but herself. This is your warning. Fix the league and the hypocrisy. Or watch your biggest star and your fans walk out the door.